To create a recurring payment schedule in portalpay, you'll move into the Payment Activity Center and click or select Register for Recurring. Enter the contract number and click Search, and then select that contract number in blue. Here you'll select the payment balance, or if you have side notes on the account, you could select the side note balance if you needed to set that up on a schedule. The system is going to default to the or defer to the default schedule, which, as you can see here to the right of the screen, will take every payment left in the loan and it'll set it up on a recurring payment schedule. You do have the option to select a custom schedule where you have date parameters. You can change the payment frequency or the payment amount. I'm going to go ahead and use the default schedule for this example. I'll select a start date. And then if I had existing accounts, if I had a regular portal user, I could select an existing payment account, or you can create a new one. And here you can add the account, or you could just click continue. If you click add account, it will allow you to save that additional payment account before doing this. Otherwise, you can do this and it will save it as well, since we're using the account for a future payment or future payments. The system's going to automatically save that account information. So if your customer has an email address, then you can enter that email address. Otherwise, just put the customer's information in the system. Remember, this is the customer that you are using the payment account for, so it's not your dealership customer at this point. Here you're taking the information for the account holder, payment account holder. When you get done, click continue, and you'll be directed to a confirmation page. Here you can review the schedule with the customer, letting them know the date that it's going to start and the amount that's going to be drafted each time. Once you've read that or reviewed that with the customer, you can either check that they already have authorization on file, or read the authorization information or message to them, letting them know that starting on the first date of the schedule that you'll be drafting the set amount of money at the frequency set up in the schedule. At the end of the authorization message, check whether they authorize the payment. If they have an email address, let them know that you'll be emailing them the receipt information, and you can generate the confirmation letter here. Click Setup when you're ready, and you'll get the confirmation receipt page letting you know that recurring payments have been set up successfully. And when you're ready, click Pick Different Contract, and you'll be ready to take your next payment. Once you have that recurring payment set up, if the customer called in and needed to edit or change payment information in the schedule, you can go to your Payment Activity Center and go to Future Scheduled Payments. And here you can enter the contract number again, or use any of the other search criteria available, and click on the contract number. And then when you open this up, you'll get an editable view of the recurring schedule. Here you can change the date of an individual payment in the schedule. You can change the payment method. I will let you know when you change the payment method to another existing account that it will change all subsequent payments in that schedule over to that payment, to the new account as well. So just keep that in mind. If you change the date of the payment, click Update. You can deactivate one payment or skip a payment. Maybe they need to skip this February 21st payment and a third party is going to make a payment for them today for that one. So you would just deactivate, say okay, and it would gray that out, and that would be removed from the schedule. And then you would just go in and take that one-time payment using another account or a third party's account to take care of that. If you need to reactivate, you just click activate and click OK. And then if you needed to change the date, you just go in, use the calendar or highlight and change the date, and then click update, and it'll change that information for you. So you also have the option to cancel the entire schedule if the customer needs to cancel it, if they call in and they want to voluntarily surrender the vehicle, something like that, you can cancel the entire schedule. But this gives you the freedom and flexibility to work with your customer rather than create returned NSF payments or have to cancel an entire schedule. You do have the freedom to come in and work with individual payments within the recurring schedule.